What is up, WOD Squad? Hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're going to do a little bit of a market talk for Zero Chill. Yesterday was the first day of Zero Chill. Now we're kind of moving forward, trying to figure out how we can make coins during it and all that. There's not really any glitchy methods right now. So this isn't a method video. It's not anything that you should be doing right now. It's more about preparing for the promo, because Zero Chill is a great promo that you can make a ton of coins during, but you have to make sure you take the right steps and do the correct thing. Don't always get caught up in whatever hype is going around on Twitter or with the community in general, because a lot of times it's just not the right way to go. And we're going to talk about some of that, but let's get a quick word from our sponsor first. Boys, if you're looking to add that brand new shiny player to your team in Madden, don't gamble with packs. Hit up Red Zone Coins for cheap, fast, reliable coins to help build your team. Use code WOZ to get 20% off your order. Alright guys, and as we're getting into this, if you want to grow your coin stack, build the best team you can in MUT, be sure to subscribe with the noti bell on, because that's a lot about what we talk about on this channel. Also, just want to say I'm putting together a spreadsheet. I did open up channel memberships on the channel. Now I'm putting together a spreadsheet that's going to be available to just members. It's going to have a lot of stuff on there, but one of the things is going to be just the best coin methods that you can do every single day, and I'm going to make sure that is updated every day. We'll go through, we'll have like spreadsheets and odd rerolls and all that stuff. There'll be a lot of stuff to it, but I'm kind of tweaking that and trying to make that final, and once it's ready, I'll let y'all know, and I'll probably make a quick little video on it just to go over what all that is. But let's go ahead and talk about the market and what I think you should be doing right now. And this is very much just my opinion. This isn't 100% guarantee what you need to do, so you need to take all of this with a grain of salt. So as you can see up there, I have 49,000 snow and 17,000 training. Now that's a decent little bit of snow, but nowhere near some people have hundreds of thousands of snow. Okay, they are ready to go. Now I think snow is what you need to be invested in right now. I have 17,000 training, and I'm going to convert all of that over to snow once we have an LTD or something into pack. So like over here in the training, these 81 plus and these 85 plus. Now these were a great reroll to do yesterday. I stocked up on some training yesterday when it was cheap, and I didn't reroll because I didn't have time or anything. That was a great method yesterday. This is no longer really a great method because training is very expensive. Obviously this isn't a reroll, because when you open these packs with training, the cards that you get out of them, you quick sell for snows, and so you would have to go keep buying training to continue to do it. So while this was a really good method yesterday, and I talked about it in my first video, it's not really anymore. Now it might be in the future. We're getting out of positions tomorrow and all that stuff, so we will see going forward. But for me, I'm going to convert all of my training. Training is very, very expensive right now, if you, at least compared to where it was just so dirt cheap before. It's expensive now just relative to that. I'm going to convert all of my training into snow, okay, because I think snow is going to be very valuable going forward, and you don't want to just spend all of your snow all at once on the first part of the promo. There's going to be better cards to come. Last year we got 96 overalls in this promo. Right now we have the first 95s. We will see if we get the 96s. We don't know, but we'll definitely be getting at least a couple more 95s and some really good cards. Now a couple ways that you can get the snow other than just converting the training, because you don't want to go buy training and convert it to snow right now. That's a bad idea. I'm just saying if you have any leftover training, I would consider converting that over to snow. Now what I did yesterday, I did a video on the presents. I opened the 10 presents with the training, and I kind of wish I hadn't done that. Now I did it for the video, and I enjoyed that I did it for the video, and I got some good rerolls, but you can see here that I quick sold all of my presents minus the large and the XL. Now I'm actually really heavily considering quick selling these large presents, because they quick sell for 20,000 snow each, so that would be 100,000 snow ready for me to go. And there's a reason for that, and I've kind of had a hunch for this. I've mentioned it a few times. Last year presents in Madden 20 were very, very good. Okay, we got packs, we got really good players. They were absolutely goated, and it caused a huge market crash on Christmas Day. Now I still think, regardless of whether these presents are any good or not, there's going to be a big market crash, because what causes a market crash? It's when people are ripping packs, getting a lot of certain players or whatever, and they're going and dumping them on the market and undercutting. So whether these large presents are like a 93, 94 plus, or if they're just like an 89 plus, it's going to cause a big market crash, which means very, very cheap training, which is a good time for you to capitalize and get some cheap training. The reason that I'm thinking I might just want to quick sell these, and I'm probably going to hold on to the XL just because it's fun and I want to open it on Christmas Day, but the reason that I'm considering quick selling these larges is I think this 100,000 snow is going to be a lot more valuable than these presents on Christmas Day. If, let's say, I assume these are all going to be different, even though they're all the same color. I am assuming these are going to have different players in them and all that. They'll probably be like a 91 plus, 90 plus. I don't know. It's really hard to know. I'm not the one that does the prediction videos. Some people out there will do that, but whatever is in here, regardless of how good it is, it's going to drop in value big time on Christmas Day when these open. Okay, even if it was a 95 plus out of these presents, a lot of people are going to have these large presents, so it's going to drop in value. So if you're holding onto these large presents, I'm not telling you to go and quick sell all your presents, because it's fun to open them up on Christmas Day, and if you want to do that, I totally get it. But if we're just looking at it from a straight market perspective, I think the move might actually be to quick sell these gifts and then use your snow in other ways to build your coin stack up, whatever, and then whatever comes out of these large presents. Let's say we get the 93 Lamar Jackson out of this, and you really want the 93 Lamar Jackson. He could be selling for 100,000 coins on Christmas Day if everyone opens these large presents and that's what's in there. Now, like I said, said earlier, this is not a 100% guaranteed thing at all. This is just what I'm thinking. And EA, being the kind of company they are, the presents were so good last year, and EA doesn't want things to be that good. They don't want them to be that good. Easter, the eggs that we got last year were more in line with what I would think EA would give us. They were pretty good. They were all right. They were fine. You would get the rare ones that were fine, but that's kind of more what I'm thinking EA would do. So I don't know, guys. That is really your thought here. I haven't quick sold them yet. I think I'm going to wait. Obviously, these will hold their value. They'll be the 100,000 snow regardless. So I'm going to hold on to them and see what we get in parts 2 and parts 3, or however many parts of this promo we have, and then I'm going to determine how to spend my snow. But I am heavily considering quick selling these guys. I'm going to keep the XL1 because it's fun, but other than that, I'm really considering quick selling. And yeah, you can see here I've got Charles Woodson. I just completed his set. I've got him up on the auction house. I'm selling him. This is another thing I would recommend y'all do right now, is if you get to Chill Factor 5, I'm Chill Factor 6, and Chill Factor, I'm sure a lot of y'all know how to do that already. You do your daily objectives, do the challenges, you complete some sets. It's kind of weird, kind of confusing the way you do it, but once you get to Chill level 5, you'll get a fantasy pack for a Nat 93. And going over to the Zero Chill here, you go on down to the new sets, Derrick Henry and Charles Woodson. I just did the Charles Woodson set. They take 3 of the 93s, and then what is it, 6 of the 85 to 91. So obviously 85 Zero Chill guys are what you're going to want to pick up for this. But if you have some 85 sitting around and you're not quite sure what to do with them, so once you get to level 5 and you get your Nat 93 that you get to pick, snipe the other 2 first before you open that up. I sniped Atkins and Jenkins for, I think it was about 300,000 coins combined or so, and then I picked up these, and I ended up spending like 370,000 coins on that, which is about what I'm going to get back after selling Woodson. But the good thing is that you get these 3 back Nat. These 3 cards back as Nat. I don't want any of them on my team, so I quick sold all of them for the snow. If you want one on your team, obviously you can keep it, but because I didn't, I quick sold them and I got my snow up a little bit higher. I think it's like 20 something thousand snow. I feel like when you quick sell all of them, obviously they are Nat, so they don't quick sell for the full price of a 93. But that is something you should probably do when you get to Chill Factor 5. If you want Charles Woodson or you want Derrick Henry, then obviously you can go ahead and keep that card in their power up as well. But if you're doing this just for money and coins and everything, I would do the Master Charles Woodson set. Always check the prices. Maybe Derrick Henry is going for like 450,000 coins. Charles Woodson is going for a little under 400,000 coins right now, but his power up is going to be going for a lot more than Derrick Henry. So just keep that into account when you're completing this, if you're doing it for a coin purpose and not which one you want. But definitely go and do that once you hit Chill Factor 5. And there we go. Our Charles Woodson just sold, so we're just waiting on his power up to sell now, which I'm sure somebody will buy it soon. But the next thing that I want to talk about is the method that we talk about all the time. It's a really, really great method. It literally is year round. It's profitable, and that is the gap method. Now, there's a couple reasons for that right now. This, again, guys, this is one that I don't do a ton. Just going to be fully transparent with you all, just because it takes so long and I'm just lazy. I don't like doing it. But the gap method is that 500 coin pack right there. It's very, very easy to do. Now, the reason that I'm recommending to do the gap method right now is just because there's really not a great coin method, and whenever there's not a great coin method, you have kind of 2 options, or 3 options really. You can go on the auction house, you can snipe cards, flip cards. That is a great option to do right now. Make sure you're not sniping these Zero Chill cards, because they are lower, like the 85 Zero Chill are lower than the other 85s, but that's because they quick sell for snow, so make sure you are aware of that. Also, you can go and play the game, of course, but the gap method is always going to be tried and true and profitable, and that is just really, there's a lot of cards right now that are selling for more value. Obviously, you can always get good power-ups and everything, high elites and all that stuff, silver cards that go on theme teams that sell. Always check your silver cards, because you never know if they're going to go on a theme team. One of my guys here, actually, I don't know if he's sold yet. He might have sold. Where is he right here? No, this guy, the 68 overall, he's selling for like 4,000 coins right now, which is ridiculous for a 68 overall silver. But I put him up and we'll see if he sells or not. But the other thing that you want to look for is these 75, the frozen players. I can't remember what they're called exactly, but they're selling for like 30,000 coins, and they're only a 70, I believe they're 75 overall. I haven't pulled any of them out of the Get a Player pack yet, but if you're lucky enough to do so, then they're going to be selling for a lot. That is just something right now you might want to be looking for out of the gap pack. Obviously, you can go spend your trophies also on Hail Mary packs. That's another way that you can just get a lot of those low-level cards, and hopefully you get lucky. But guys, that's kind of what I would be doing right now, is focusing on building up your snow and your coins. Presents, it's really your call if you want to quick sell them or not. I know they're fun to open up on Christmas, so if you want to do that, that's fine. But strictly from a market perspective, I feel like you're going to be better off quick selling them, taking the snow, and then using that snow to make coins. And then you can always buy the cards that come out of the packs on Christmas morning, because there is going to be a huge market crash. All right, let's do a quick 100,000 coin giveaway for those of y'all that stuck around. Give me a prediction on who you think the next Masters will be. We're going to get a couple more Masters. They might be 95 overalls, 96 overalls. They're going to be the Ghosts and all that stuff. So just give me your predictions of some really good cards that are coming later in the promo. And of course, give me a way to contact you, either Twitter, Instagram, whatever it may be. And thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have MVPs. And as always, I will see y'all in the next one.